welcome back to Bethany Reacts. This is going to be a fun video because I know a lot of people are not expecting me to do this. I went and watched Silent Hill, and I know that there's a lot of reviews out right now saying that the movie sucks and it's total crap, but here today I'm going to give you my full honest opinion about it. I haven't played all of the games, but I'm still a big fan of all of them. I did recently finish the remake of the second one, and it's just such a phenomenal game. So good. I would definitely recommend the game for anybody who wants to play it. But as for the movie, it was just a little bit different. And if it's included in the difference of good or bad, that's what you should decide. But here's my review on it and what I think about it. So I am actually a film student and I make content for my classes and stuff. So basically, I totally understand like different view shots. I understand like a few things for making videos and making movies and stuff. So I have a little bit of a better idea going into it, but I definitely kept an open mind throughout the whole entire movie because I knew that either it'll be higher than my standards or lower. So you just kind of gotta figure out where. I was really excited just to see the movie because I'm such a big fan. I didn't even really care about like the bad news about it and like people talking bad about it. I just kind of wanted to go see it and then make my own review over it. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Alright, so the first thing I noticed was everything was so fast-paced. The game is such a long game. There's so much like completed into it. And for them to make an hour-ish movie, actually, hold on, let me actually look how long this movie was because I honestly don't know. Okay, so I just looked it up. It was an hour and 46 minutes. Yeah, not enough time whatsoever. The game takes a lot, and there's a lot of different scenes, a lot of different areas that James goes through, and it did not really show half of that. Sorry, my dog is barking, so if you hear him, I apologize. But like I was saying, the game is so much longer, and the movie was so short compared to that, and it didn't feel right. It felt like they were going through everything really quickly, and that they didn't really cover everything. I'm not gonna try to spoil anything of it because I know that some people still might be wanting to watch it, and so I'm gonna try to be as less as I can to spoiling it. But there was a lot of things that didn't add up, and I know like these types of companies make their own creativity through it and put their own little spin on things, and I just felt like a lot of it was weird, and a lot of like the information it was giving me, it just felt like it didn't really feel like I had enough information going into it, even though I played the game and I was just kind of confused on half of everything that was going on. I love the characters. The characters were great. I just wish they looked like the actual people in the game. Like, James didn't look anything like him. Mary didn't look anything like her, even though I did like the character herself. Like, she looked really cool. She acted really well. I liked everything. But, like, I don't know. There was a few things that I was just like, what? That's not even in the game. I know that they're taking creativity on it, and I don't mind that sometimes, but it just felt a little off. I will say some of the running scenes kind of made me giggle at points because they look like they were little ants and they were running. I will say the actual characters, like the monsters, were well done. I definitely think they did them very, very well. I like how they put a little bit of a humanistic type thing to them, but then they also kept them as their normal monsters. There was a few monsters that didn't look exactly like how they were in the game, so I was just like, okay, then whatever. But yeah, it just felt very fast-paced. It felt like they were just trying to cram everything into this like movie. It felt like everything was like, oh, this happened. Oh, but I'm not going to give you a second to breathe and think about what just happened. I'm going to make you go to the next thing. And it just was like one thing after the other. And you're like pretty much the whole movie just going, oh, that just happened. Oh, wait. Oh, no, something else happened. Oh, no, there's another thing that happened. And it's like they're not giving you a break. Normally movies give you a break, before the next part to kind of chew on that, to kind of like think about like what's happening, what's going on. You can start to get like the theories in your head about what's going on, you know. But they didn't do that. It just felt like it was like constantly going from thing to thing to thing to thing, and it was just too much. I will say that I would go back and watch it. It was okay. It was honestly okay. I enjoyed it, but I feel like a lot of people thought it was hilarious because of the running and like the fast-pacedness, and like obviously the characters didn't look like themselves. A lot of the things, like they cut out a good chunk of the story, and they like didn't do scenes that were really cool, and I think they would have done an amazing job on, but they cut it out and decided to make shorter scenes. So I don't know how to do that or why they did that. So now the real question is, do you spend your money and going to watch it? Do you try to go and watch it? Is it even worth seeing? I know a lot of people question that because of the whole rumors and comments and stuff that other people would make. I would say, in my own personal opinion, I would go. It was a good movie. I definitely think it could have been better, but you know, people take creativity to the next level and they try to make their own stuff about games and videos and stuff. So, I mean, it really wasn't bad. It wasn't as bad as people made it out to be. I feel like it was definitely better than what it could have been. Like, we could have had a lot of pieces just completely chopped out of it and have it somewhere else. But instead, they decided to keep a good majority of the game in there. So I'm glad that they did that. I'm glad that they didn't take a whole creativity for it and go, oh, I'm going to take everything out and pretty much make it a brand new story. I'm glad they didn't do that. They still added a good amount in it. I think they could have done it better, but it's honestly not bad. I think it's a pretty good movie, and I would recommend going and seeing it at least once or twice. But if you don't want to spend the money, I totally understand. As a person who went and saw it, I thought it was pretty good. But yeah, if you go and watch the movie, definitely comment down below what you thought of it. Maybe you didn't like it and you wanted to share your opinion, please do. I do enjoy just like being able to comment and like understand what people like about it and what people don't like about it. Alright, so this is editing Bethany. I totally forgot to make an outro. I don't know what happened. I was making 3 videos at the time, so I'm guessing I just got confused or like mixed up. So this is me now making the video for the outro. Yeah, this is like a whole nother day later, so don't worry. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And comment what you thought about the video or what you thought about the movie. That will really, really help me out. And I love hearing from you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye, guys.